Welcome back to the studio for the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live from the DreamHack Monster Energy studio. And we're back on the couch, or well, I'm sitting on a chair actually. But we're back for the last series of the day. This is a quarterfinal in the qualifier number 2, main qualifier number 2. And we're gonna see Complexity taking on EE's Disciples. And I just wanna know your first thoughts on the matchup.
Well, my first thoughts are that it's very difficult to know anything about the EE's Disciples since I haven't seen them anywhere. I checked
Nobody has.
No, I actually checked their roster on the Ghost of Gamers, but I didn't recognize any of the names either. Couldn't even figure out where they're from actually, but
apparently there is one player that's from the UK.
Huh? But other than that, Complexity, I haven't seen too much of their games lately either. So it's going to be interesting to see which form they can show. But yeah, EE's Disciples is the big question mark. Want to see if they're good or if they're not that good.
Hey, Jam, same?
Yeah, the same. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. We know that one player is from UK. That's it.
Yeah.
Complexity has been improving a lot, I think, since this starts and they switched from Han.
Yeah.
I've seen some of their scrims against Alliance. Still not there yet, but they're trying. It's been doing better at least. So I don't know what to expect from this game, but I'm thinking that Complexity is going to take it.
Yeah, they should at least.
Well, we also thought that, you know,
in the last game, yeah.
Hellraisers was going to take the series
Yeah,
and possibly even the whole qualifier, and it didn't happen either because they just lost 2-0, which is why we're actually very early on with this series. Actually, for Complexity, because as you can tell, EE's Disciples, there's actually very little we can say about the team because there's such an unknown factor. That means we just have to focus on Complexity a bit more so that, you know, we actually have things to talk about. But for Complexity, actually, I have had some help with stats, and I was looking through them. And one of the things that actually jumped out for Complexity for me was Ziz. I'm going to call him Ziz. Ziz is actually, I mean, he's the carry player. He is, of everybody that is in this qualifier, all the teams in this qualifier, he is the one that at the end of the games has an average highest amount of gold acquired. I don't see GPM highest amount of gold acquired, but actually quite a bit, but actually like 2K higher than the second highest, which is quite a bit. On top of that, he is also the one that has like, I believe, highest level, which, I mean, he doesn't say that much. Apart from that, of course, together with Melons, actually, they just focus a lot on farming, I then assume.
They love the farm. It's playing the farm.
Is that something that is, I mean, is it something that we can... I mean, we can analyze more. Is that just a statistic that like it's just the way it is, or is it actually interesting? I don't know if it's interesting or not. That was my question. Is that stat interesting?
Is it? I don't know. Is it, Bogdan?
I don't know either. The jury's out on that one, I guess. Having the most amount of gold.
I mean,
yeah, having the most amount of average gold. Average gold acquired in a game.
So yes, I don't know.
Is that in every game or like?
Does he just save gold? Like
it is. Yeah. Well. I don't know.
No,
gold. No. It's net worth. I mean, gold acquired, gold farmed, gold like acquired. You don't.
Golden items.
Golden items, basically.
And was this from all pro teams? You said.
This was from the pro teams in this main qualifier.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, it's either an indication of them being slightly better, or it's an indication of them usually playing slightly worse teams than the other people. That's what I'm. That's actually
that's a pretty good point because Complexity is playing a lot more tier 3-ish teams than other teams.
Yeah, and I would say there are a lot more pretty good teams in Europe than there is in the United States.
Yeah, that's true.
At least currently, I definitely think so. So well, I think it might be a little bit of both. Definitely. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know if they're better than the others, but I at least think that they play versus slightly worse teams.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure about that variable. So let's find. I guess we'll find out if they're better at playing.
Do you feel like it correlates somehow with having higher levels also? Because that was like also like almost a level or level and a half difference.
Yeah, I mean it's very. I mean gold and XP are
they go hand in hand.
Yeah, they go hand in hand. Almost every game.
Yeah.
I mean it's like I don't know the exceptions. I don't know the occasional Naga game or something weird where you
if
lose
you farm
XP and farm.
Yeah.
But
usually it's just hand in hand with XP and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things for Complexity and one of the main tricky situations for Complexity for teams that are going to play against them is that they have had a lot of roster changes, a lot of different players, and I mean, try to prepare for that team. You look up stats, and it's a bit of everything because all the stats are based on players that were once in that team. How do you prepare against a team like that? EGM, is that?
Yeah, I mean, usually it's check their last games, but if there's changing player all the time, that can be really annoying unless you scrim them. But they probably haven't scrimmed each other.
I don't think so either.
Just recently added Simba, who is Fly from Secret, last team. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to see how it goes.
How long ago was it he joined? Do you know that?
I would say maybe. I don't even know. Maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's pretty new addition to the roster.
Yeah, I mean, for Complexity, it's I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, they're facing a team called E's Disciples. Now, if Eternal Envy is known for something, it is trying really hard and just preparing for their matches. So I was just curious, if you are a disciple of Eternal Envy, then I mean, you better work your ass off.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Or we have misinterpreted it. And E stands for something else now.
What could it stand for?
I have no idea.
Completely something else.
Any thoughts? E could stand for?
No. None.
No. Nothing comes to mind.
Extra.
Enlightened? No.
Extra.
It's probably Eternal Envy.
Yeah.
I think so
Makes
too.
more sense.
Yeah, that makes
If they win, we can ask them.
Yes.
This is true. I'm talking about winning. If they win, with how much are they going to win, or are they going to win at all? What's your prediction, basically, is what I'm getting at.
I mean, the safe bet is 2-0 Complexity, I would say. Yeah. So I'm going to go the exact opposite and say 2-0 to E's Disciples.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because in the pre-show, you actually, Owen went for 2-1 in favor of E's Disciples. He went for the underdog. He was wrong with the first series, though. I want to point that out, that not every bet is, it's good.
No?
Though I don't think this game is actually on Dota 2 Lounge, so there's no rares to be lost. Which, by the way, previous series, a lot of rares were lost.
Yes.
Yeah. Bugatti's down the drain. So you're going 2-0, E's Disciples?
Yeah, I have
really?
to. I have to bet something that no one else bet yet, and Owen took the 2-1, so...
Wow.
Sort of forced my hand.
And I think Andy said already 2-0 for Complexity, which is, I think, the most obvious bet.
Yep, absolutely.
Ooh. We talked to Melons a couple of times last week.
Oh.
He's a really nice person to talk to. He's very talkative as well.
Yeah.
And, at that point, it was also Jesse that knew him from, of course, before for Hon players.
Yeah. Almost looks like, I don't know, some sort of like a fighter picture with that pose.
Yeah. No, they're posing for something.
A combat pose.
Yeah.
He looks a bit more happy.
Yeah,
than
he
the
looks
previous
happy.
one.
The other guy looks more intimidating. Z-Freak.
Like offline player, average DPM 322. Oh my God!
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, nice.
We got a legend here.
Riser, that's a looker.
Yeah. It reminds me of... Oh God.
Reminds you of what?
I don't know. It's from that video, right? There's some creep that tries the last hit in the mid lane. Oh, you probably haven't seen it.
I have not seen that video.
Have you seen it? Taskmaster Challenge, yeah, that's right.
Well, did he win?
Yeah, he won. How do you win?
It's a challenge. You win or lose a challenge, right?
It's obvious.
There wasn't, I don't know. You have to watch it to understand.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
Your bet, by the way, not bet, sorry, your prediction.
I believe in E-Sama all the way.
Nice.
So I'm going for 2-0.
And 2-0 also for E's Disciples.
Yeah.
Nice. The couch.
You know that.
Sticking together.
Bogdan,
Yeah?
your theory doesn't work
I took
anymore.
it first.
Oh, that's
I got it
that
Now
way.
I'm just a copycat.
That's all that matters to me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be.
But I'm very happy that EGM joined me. Couch power.
I'm gonna go
Couch power.
2-0 for Complexity, but that's beside the point. I'm actually really curious to hear from you guys or rather which team gets first blood and around what minute. And that's going to be something that we're going to talk about after the game, see who is most closest. Most close.
E's Disciples get first blood before the gong rings. Before the bell rings.
Before 0 minutes, okay.
Okay, I think...
I'm just going all out here.
I think they get it at the first rune. They kill them as the rune spawns.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Who gets it?
0 minutes. 0
E-Sama's
minutes.
minions.
Yeah.
So you're thinking right after the
Yeah,
Zero
right
Minimum.
after Bogdan's call.
And also E's Disciples.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's my
We're
team
staying
now.
together
Well,
here.
I'm
We believe
saying
in our team.
Yes.
4 minutes in for Complexity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the safe bet.
Now,
here.
you and Andy can go over to the boring corner, and no, just kidding.
Now we are almost ready to go into the game. Before we do that, I want to still point out the stack next to me. It is a mouse. They are loads of mouses, actually, mice and mouse pads, and you can win those by going to facebook.com/ROG Nordic and then fill in your favorite hero of this week or most MVP hero of this week, and of course you have to describe why you find that your most favorite / most important hero of this week. And that's enough talk for me. It is time to go to our first game of Complexity, taking on Eternal Envy's Disciples.